Hey there, Regina Allen here, and it is time for the AI Spotlight. This week, we're talking about prompt engineering. What is that? It's just a fancy way of saying how you talk to AI, right? So, nothing really fancy about that. Prompt engineering, they just try to make it sound really more complicated than it needs to be. It's how you talk to AI. Today, I want to talk about prompt templates. Now, we talk about templates from time to time, and being the unique unicorns that you are, we talk about not using and looking like everybody else. This is a little bit different. This is a prompt template. What is a prompt template good for? Those repetitive tasks that you do every week, maybe every day. It depends on what you're doing with your AI tools. So, for instance, if you are one day a week creating all of your content for the week, chances are pretty good if you're using AI to help you with that, you use a similar prompt week in, week out, day in, day out to do this. Maybe you're writing posts for social media. Maybe you're writing a blog, an article, whatever it is. And it's pretty much kind of similar all the time. So all a prompt template is the format for your standard prompt so you don't have to type the whole thing in all over again. I actually have a prompt folder right on my desktop so that I can just bounce in there and say, hey, I'm looking for the blog post. I'm looking for a social media. I'm looking for articles. I'm looking for a sales page. I'm looking for a landing page. And it basically is a prompt that has all of the little stuff already built into it. So it's speaking in my voice, it's using my tone, it's using my reading levels, it's using everything that I have. All of that stuff is pre-prompted in. And then there's like these little brackets where there's the fill in the blanks. So it's like on this subject, on this topic, for this audience, whatever it is. It makes it easier so you don't have to start over and over and go, wait a minute, what was that? What was that prompt? I have to remember what that prompt was again. When you come up with those good prompts and you're like, I nailed it. That was like the best prompt ever. I got the exact output that I was looking for. Copy and paste it to a Google Doc, a Word doc, or someplace and save it so that you can use it again later. So here's kind of an example of a prompt. So say, act as a bracket type of coach, whatever, act as a whoever you are, nutritionist, act as a business consultant, whatever. So act as type of coach, write a short Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever it is. So pick where you're going, post about, in the brackets, topic. Use your tone style. So use a warm, friendly, conversational style in sixth grade reading level. And then you might want to have something in a post that says, end with a question and add at least one emoji. Now, if that's something that you use and that's how you format your posts on a regular basis, you can just save that prompt and just fill in those blanks. Type of coach, what platform, the topic, your tone and style, and you're ready to go. It's plug and play. That is a prompt template. So when you save them, it just makes your life easier. So I wrote a little one, it's a blog one for you. And I'm actually going to put it out into the Stand Out and Succeed with AI group. I created a little card for you, and I'm going to post it separately inside the group here. And it says, act as a type of coach or consultant, act whoever you are. I help your audience, so in the brackets, you're filling in whoever your audience is, with whatever that transformation is, whatever the main transformation is that you give them. So basically, you're telling it who you are, what you do. Write a blog post about topic. Fill in about whatever it is that you want to teach them today. Make it sound whatever the tone is, conversational, friendly, professional, humorous. You can stack those, by the way. If you want it warm and friendly and casual, you can stack them. Authentic, professional, friendly, professional, casual. There's different ways you can mix and match all that. Try it if you haven't tried it before. Mix up the tones and see what you get. And then the next piece is, and structure it with, and tell it how many sections you want. It's a blog, right? So if you want a specific amount of sections, most of the time I take that piece out I'll tell you honestly. I like this prompt. I use this prompt, but I usually take the sections out and I just kind of let it flow and see what I get. And then I go in and I manually go in and edit and move things around or change things up because it's not just about the AI, it's about the human side too, right? So you can use that. So however many sections, if you want to do that. And then at the end, it says include a short intro, helpful tips or takeaways, and a soft call to action in the end. Now, if you have a specific call to action, you want to put that in there. But again, this gives you the template to get started with, and you just fill in the blanks. And then once you fill in the blanks, you have everything that you need to go. So that's what I've got for you today on the AI Spotlight. And keep an eye out in the out in the group because I will be posting that card that has that blog post template for you to use. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.